So, I think the moral of this story is if you're going to have a guitar, buy a guitar stand. The guy who had this, he was at a rehearsal and he had his guitar standing up there and didn't have it on a stand, and then somebody came along and knocked it and it fell over, and this is the result. Now unfortunately it wasn't a clean break, which is a bit awkward because otherwise I think I would have just managed to glue it back on and it would have held. But it's gone in an awkward place and it's very jagged and bits are just pulling out. So it's going to have something drastic done to it. Not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but we'll see as we go on. Here I am just checking the angle of the headstock, so when I refit it I'm going to be able to put it back at the correct angle, and just taking some other measurements as well just to double check. I'm planing the headstock down to get a flat surface on it so I can glue an extra piece onto it. So I've made a jig to hold it on the planer. On the main part of the guitar I'm going to hand plane it because it was too difficult to get onto the thickness planer. This is another jig I'm cutting out that's going to hold the fill-in piece between the headstock that broke and the neck. I'm going to glue this lot up now and leave it to rest overnight until it's hard, and then it'll be ready for shaping. I cut the piece very oversized. It's a piece of mahogany that just had line around, just so that I could have plenty of material to work with when I was going to shape it. And now just several hours of shaping with hand rasps and sandpaper until I get something that I'm happy with. Just need to mask it up now and then I'll spray the lacquer onto it. It took a few more coats and some wet sanding in between to get a nice smooth finish. Well, it's not pretty, but it's functional. It saved my friend having to spend out for a new neck.